Well, hello, and hello, my name is Invalid Mix. Welcome to another challenge help video. Today we are looking at the practical video for earning motherships. I'm doing this in hardcore confirmed, mainly because I prefer hardcore to core a lot of the time, but I can play well in both game modes. So, with that said, let's talk the strategy that I used for this. To start with, I'm fairly slow getting off the grid, and I die once, about 3, maybe 4 kills in. But after that, we'll get on to actually how to do this challenge, the strategy that I use, as well as I'll talk you through the class setup while we're waiting. So I'm actually using the 48 dredge with stock, recon, and fast mags. My perks I'm running Scavenger, Dead Silence, and Awareness. I've got one concussion grenade. I am running. I think I'm running yet another something else, but I can't remember. Specialist wise, I am running combat focus. So that's just because I believe it to be one of the best abilities for earning mothership in most of the game modes, because as I say in the theory video, the best way to earn a mothership is by boosting your score, and combat focus does just that. So here we go. I go on a little bit of a roll here. I say a little bit, but you'll see what I mean by a little bit in just a moment. So as you can see, my teammates are happily killing themselves. So I'm just going to sit here and camp a little bit. Camping is nothing to be ashamed of, especially when you're trying to earn something as high as a mothership. So as you can see, I'm camping myself in this little area, but I'm not staying in one exact spot. This way they don't know exactly where I am at all times, especially since there's no mini-map in hardcore. And just by moving between a few spots, I'm able to rack up some kills and start working towards the mothership. So as you can see, I wait here, pick off one, and I can hear his friend coming out because I'm using awareness. So I pick off the 2 of them, and I'll get combat focus up. And I activate it immediately. I probably should have waited to activate it, but it pays off in the long run because I get a kill here, and I get my hater and wraith up. So I can make quick use of this, as well as getting that last extra kill, boosting my points up just a little bit more. At this point, I'm fairly close to a mothership, and as you can see, I'm not getting that many kills by the time I've earned it. I've not hit Merciless, I've not hit Merciless, and I've earned a mothership. So as you can see, this method can be very effective. It can reduce the amount of kills you need massively. So bear that in mind when going for the mothership challenge. It works quite effectively. I should have died that, I'll admit that, but I somehow managed to get that, and I'm basically here just trying to move into a nice little spot where I can get out of line of sight of the enemies and bring in the mothership. So at this point I'm actually 20-1, but of course my score is still going up from the wraith. Tags being collected as well as the kills I've been earning, so I'm actually on quite a large roll at this point. Now when you do get in the mothership, to help you get the kills, I do suggest switching camera with the X button. As you can see here, I will cycle through to the infrared. This means that even if they are running blind eye, you can still see the enemies fairly clearly, and it'll make killing them a little bit easier, as they have to be running cold-blooded and blind eye for me to not be able to see them. So I rack up quite a few nice kills here. You can always move your ship as well if you need to get yourself into a slightly better spot, but I'm perfectly fine with where I am at this point. So I'm just going to rack up some kills, and of course the few teammates who are possibly still running around are hopefully collecting the tags for me. I've got some people in the ship with me, which is one of the features of this particular score streak, and as a result I'm getting assist points when they get the kills for me as well, so any kills they get give me more score. And like I say, the whole point of this is to rack up as much score as you can the easiest way you can. It's not about getting kills, it's about getting score, and that's why kill confirmed is very useful for this, is the tags will get you score and you don't have to put the effort in to get them. All you need to do is get over to them and collect them. Play defensively if you need to, like I am, and you can easily earn yourself a mothership. It's just a matter of being patient and getting that game where you manage it. You see here, I pick off him. The teammate picks up the tag for me, and at this point I'm almost at earning my wraith again. That's how many kills I've actually managed to achieve with the mothership, as well as everything else leading up to me actually summoning it in. So when I earn it this time, I earn it fairly quickly. As you can see, I pick off this dude, and I somehow managed to not die to him, but I do earn my wraith again, so bring that in. And in a moment I should earn combat focus, I believe. And when I do, I'll pop it to maximise the use of the... and I bring in a hater, and I activate combat focus. And you'll see in a moment here, my score's just going to keep shooting up from all the assists and everything else that's going on. As you can see, the little blue markers appearing on the screen, that's me earning assists, and of course it boosts me up to the mothership again. So of course sit down, and I bring in the second mothership of the game. I'm waiting there while I'm checking the map, that's all. But as you can see, I'm just making sure they're not spawning near me, and I'm just safe to bring it in. So as again, you're going to watch me switch the optic to infrared, just to make it a bit easier to get the kills. And I do move the mothership on this particular fly-in. As you can see, my teammates jump straight in with me, and because I see that guy over there, he's near where I am, so I'm doing my best to actually pick him off before I die. It's because I want to continue the streak while I can. I'm doing quite well here. So as you can see, I'm picking off them as they're spawning, since I'm in a very good spot here to get them. And I get quite a lot of kills here. And I backed up quite a few. So as you can see, it's possible to earn a mothership by doing not many kills with guns. And like I said, I get 22 of the kills I get are with the mothership. Another probably 10 or 11 of them are from the wraith, as well as hater assist points and everything like that. Just get me a lot of the kills that you see here. It's not all me just getting kills. I do actually earn a relentless, ruthless, the 20 kill streak one here at some point with the guns, but that's no deal on that. It's just a particularly lucky game for me when I earned it, that's all. Why I stand in the wall there, I don't know. I think I was just checking something quickly. I'm prone to doing that in the middle of games, and I knew I was safe at that point. So of course I see enemy die there, and wait for the enemy to complete the tag, and I managed to pick off both here. Now the mistake I made, and I will tell you what the mistake is that leads to my next death, when I was on a nice roll and possibly could have entered nuclear, is I haven't reloaded. At this point I really should have reloaded, but I haven't, and of course that leads to my death when I was on a nice roll towards a nuclear. And I am incredibly disappointed with this, because if I had reloaded I would have easily reached it. I honestly believe I would have. The way I was playing this game, I would have reached it, but sadly not the case. I do get my next wraith. And of course there's the force reload that leads to my death. If I hadn't, I'd have easily been able to snap onto them and pick them off the way I was playing, but alas, it doesn't always work that way. So like I say, just making good use of the combat focus, just timing it right when you've got wraiths up or haters up, and just let the kills rack up for you, with you actually not having to do a great deal yourself, is a very good way to get it up. Which is why I do suggest running a score streak like this if you're comfortable earning it, and if not, running the care package and hoping to actually earn one via that method, as it can be very easy for you to rack up some extra points, especially in kill confirm, where the teammates can collect the tags for you and rack you up a couple of extra kills, a couple of extra points quite easily. So I'll leave you with the rest of the footage. Hope you enjoy it. Take care, good luck, and have fun.
Hostile care package overhead. Be advised, hostile counter UAV is online. Be advised, hostile CXD spotted. Terrible performance, CDP. Come on home.